Raul, el cual está... Raul Rivera, el cual está representando a los taxistas, que creo que hay varios de ellos aquí. We have with us a representative from the Taxi Commission who wants to speak to you, a group of 40. They call the group of 40. And they are basically defending all the taxi drivers who are being affected because of all the different laws that are going into place by TLC and how they're being treated. So, yes, exactly. So he's here basically to speak up on behalf of all those people that are being affected.
Yeah.
I'm just going to read something here. My name is Raul Rivera. I'm a New York City TLC driver. I was born and raised in the Bronx. Mr. Advocate, we have a New York City agency that is treating fellow New Yorkers like animals, like criminals. No one gets treated like the New York City taxi driver does. The New York City Taxi and Limousine Commission has grossly failed all New York City taxi drivers. More importantly, it has failed your fellow New Yorker. I have been personally sexually assaulted. I have been spat on, cursed at, and so on. Drivers deserve respect. Drivers deserve protection and respect. We move this city, and drivers demand a reform of the TLC. Sign my petition and vote for the TLC driver. Do it now. Mr. Williams, 90% of drivers are immigrants with a language barrier. Drivers are being hammered with ticket quotas, both from the NYPD and the TLC. We both support Lieutenant Edwin Raymond and the NYPD 12. Let's put a stop to the ticket quotas and let's stop attacking the TLC driver. Mr. Williams, I have a point for you to consider. If New York City can make marijuana legal, then New York City can make street hails legal. Pregunta para los choferes, una pregunta. Si se puede hacer la marihuana legal, también se puede hacer la recogida en la calle legal. ¿Qué tú crees? Sí. Las calles son de los neoyorquinos y de los choferes. Vamos a hacer la recogida en la calle legal. Vamos a darle protección y respeto a todos los choferes del volante. Some English. I have a message for Carlina Rivera, Margaret Chin, Corey Johnson, Idanis Rodriguez, Andy King, Ruben Diaz Sr., Carlos Manchaca, Richie Torres, and all city council members. Don't ignore the New York City TLC driver. Vote for the TLC driver. Sign my petition. New Yorkers are watching you. Gracias, Lourdes Fernandez, Rafael Rosario, Alexis Fermín, Eric Castillo, Heto Cabrera, Gustavo Francisco, Luis del Bronx, Infante, Henry Guerrero, Leonel Martes, La CGT, hashtag NYC Drivers Unite, hashtag Reform TLC. Do it now. Muchas gracias. Bendiciones a todos, choferes unidos.
Yes.
It's the same one you read.
So, I have to apologize. But one, I did meet with you. Like I kept my word, and we came in. They didn't follow up, and they should have followed up with the issue. You came to talk about the petition. It was online. Not going to sign it today. I'm going to tell you why.
This is the same one, though.
I'm going to tell you why. So the same issue went up. There was one. I can't remember which one now. I didn't know you were going to be here, or else I would have had it. There was one part of the petition that I think it was 5. Was it 5?
Yes, 5 points.
I think there was one point that we had an issue with, and we're still trying to figure it out. The other thing is, when you are an agency, basically, you have a legal team. We have not yet hired an attorney, and so we have now hired a general counsel that we're hoping will be starting in the next 2 weeks. And so I have to be careful when I sign things like that, because they're legal
You're not signing your
implications.
life away, though.
I got it, but as a citywide, I have to be very careful before I sign these things. And so we have made a decision. I think there were 4 of the 5 that we agree with, and I was going to sign it saying I agree with these 4 and not this one. But I need to make sure that our attorney can just take a look at it before we do that.
You know Amy Cohen, she supports the petition. You know Amy Cohen.
Yes, absolutely.
Let me translate.
Yeah.
Bueno, él aquí tiene la petición y obviamente Raúl quiere que firme la petición. La realidad es que él se había reunido anteriormente con Raúl y le explicó que habían leído todo, discutieron cada uno de los puntos, creo que habían 5 puntos en esa petición. Uno de ellos, él entiende que deben de revisar. Pero como ya usted le explicó anteriormente, él no tiene su equipo completo. Y su equipo legal se está formando ahora mismo y como una persona pública, él no puede firmar cualquier documento que se le lleve. Su equipo legal tiene que revisarlo para él poderlo firmar. Debido a eso, en este momento él no lo puede firmar. Eso no quiere decir que no lo vaya a hacer. Una vez que su equipo revise bien ese documento y él todos estén de acuerdo con cada uno de esos puntos, entonces él no tendrá ningún problema en firmarlo. Ya él está de acuerdo con 4 de ellos. Es solamente un punto el cual todavía no puede tomar una decisión sin que su equipo legal lo revise correctamente.
One other thing I'll say, and the reason I do that, there's a difference with me and a lot of electeds. I do my best to keep my word. So when I sign something, that means I'm doing it. And so I want to make sure that my attorneys and everybody have looked it over. So once I sign it,
you can sign this with your eyes closed, and this is what you're doing is you're voting for the driver.
It's okay, but I don't mind you keep tweeting, keep the pressure on. I got elected, and that's within realm. I'm just telling you where I'm at right
now. Él dice que básicamente no es que no lo quiera firmar, él entiende que su palabra tiene peso y cuando él está de acuerdo con algo o firma algo es porque para él eso ya está hecho y por eso él entiende que no, en este momento todavía no lo puede firmar. Como ya ustedes saben, toda persona pública tiene un departamento legal que tiene que revisar todos esos documentos antes de hacer cualquier tipo para firmar o acuerdo con todo. El señor aquí con el gorro.